Australians, all let us rejoice, for we are one and free, with golden soil and a well for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Distinguished guests, I would like to invite Uncle Chris Tobin, representative of the Darug people, to offer the traditional acknowledgement of country.
Thank you. Warami Mediga. Hello friends and Nalawa, welcome. I belong to one of the local Aboriginal families of the Darug people, the traditional custodians over this part of the country. I'm joining you today for the acknowledgement of country, which in my opinion is one of the sweet and beautiful features of contemporary Australia, where we show ourselves to be a respectful people and affirm ourselves as supporters of justice and truth. So we meet today in Wallamata. It's a traditional name for this part of the country and one of the clan groups of the Darug-speaking peoples around the harbour. My family, in fact, descend from Yarramundi, a respected elder and cleverman of the neighbouring Burrabrongal clan. He saw that our survival in this new world could best be secured if we could learn more about it. So he enrolled his daughter Bulungai, or Maria, into the Native Institute, a school set up in 1815 by Governor Macquarie, offering formal education to Aboriginal children. Maria studied there for several years and used her newly acquired skills to lobby and eventually secure some land for herself and her family out along the Richmond Road. Other Aboriginal families soon joined them, seeking refuge during the brutal displacement of Aboriginal people throughout the 1800s. And the place became known as the Blackstown, where the present-day city of Blacktown gets its name. We are very proud of her, as I'm sure your families are of you here today. And with good reason. Your success is our success. Your advancement, our advancement. Now that was probably better understood in more traditional times when camp groups were smaller and clans abided by strict sharing laws, which meant the food that you caught and brought back was distributed throughout the rest of the camp. Your skills and good fortune were thus enjoyed by all. Your efforts literally nourish the rest of the community, and you in turn were looked after by them. Yes, we can live quite beautifully when we work together. Our Aboriginal ancestors certainly lived well in many respects, and I use occasions like this to offer them to yourselves as a model or a benchmark on how good to expect our lives today. You see, when Captain Cook arrived here a little over 250 years ago, he described the people he encountered as one of the happiest people he'd ever met. They owned nothing, he wrote, but the tools they carried. They were naked, made their shelters from the bark of trees without cutting them down, and fed their family from the earth without excessive tilling or clearing. There was no slavery, no rich and poor, no rents or mortgages, and no homelessness. Armies were unheard of, as were forts, jails, or even fences. People then cooperated to collect the resources that were needed, which were then shared out according to strict Aboriginal law. Our lands are maintained in their natural state through fire and responsible harvesting. Our rivers and waterways kept clean and unpolluted, with people drinking out of them as they had done here in Wallamata for the past 20,000 years. So please consider this is not an ideal yet to be achieved or some far-off vision or dream. This is normal life for us and for the longest time, and not that long ago. So there's no good reason why we should expect less for ourselves and our children than what our ancestors enjoyed. Admittedly, there's a lot more of us. However, we are a clever people, and there is still much magic in the world, I like to believe. So graduates, I would say expect great and wonderful things from your life. Life is good, we are naturally happy, and normally very good at looking after each other and the earth. I would just ask that you share your skills with the rest of us and keep following that beautiful spirit within you that got you this far. Do this and I'm confident we can put together a world we can be proud of and a future that is worthy of our children. We can all do our bit. I'll do mine by winding up and letting you graduate. Just want to say congratulations to all of you and all the best in our collective futures. Thank you. Yeah.
Distinguished guests, I'm pleased to introduce Pro-Chancellor of Macquarie University, Professor Nick Mansfield.
Thank you very much, Chris, for that acknowledgement to country. We're here today to celebrate the value and significance of education, and it adds a huge amount to the meaning of this event to be able to connect it to the strong traditions of knowledge, education and wisdom that have been enacted on these lands for many, many thousands of years. That's a hugely important connection for the university to make, and it's a great honour to the university, and we thank you very much for your words. Colleagues, guests, families and friends of our graduands, and most importantly, all our graduands, it's my distinct honour and pleasure to welcome you here today to this graduation ceremony. I bring our graduands and their guests a special greeting from the members of the Macquarie University Council, the university's governing body. It's our hope that today is a very happy and a memorable occasion for all of you. Now, I see and hear that there might be a few small children with us, and maybe even a baby or two here with us today, and I want you to know that they are especially welcome. I also want you to know that we do not expect young children to stay either still or quiet through the length of a graduation ceremony. This is very much an event for families and friends, and children are especially welcome. Today is a milestone day. Today we celebrate the wonderful achievements of those of you about to graduate. Completing a university degree is never easy. It requires an intelligent and inquiring mind, determination and perseverance, and you've made many sacrifices along the way in pursuit of your end goal. But now you've made it, and I look forward to personally congratulating each and every one of you. I also want to especially welcome the families, supporters and friends of our graduates here with us as invited guests. The fact that you've been invited by one of our graduates to share in one of the most memorable days of their lives indicates that you've been an important influence. So, to our invited guests, congratulations to you, and thank you for celebrating this great occasion with us. Universities are different from schools, colleges, and other educational institutions in that they link teaching, the sharing of knowledge and ideas, with research, the discovery and formulation of new knowledge and new ways of thinking. There are very few innovations in the world, whether it be in how we're treated when we're sick, how we interact with our environment, the technologies that increasingly define our work, communication, and entertainment, how we are educated, the laws we live by, the policies our governments pursue, or the debates that define how we will live, think, and make values that are not touched or even initiated in university research. A university education teaches you not only skills and knowledge, but gives you an awareness of how truth and new ideas develop, and how they are tested, and how they are validated. Innovation is at the heart of every university, and therefore also challenge, difficulty, and the excitement that go with them. Macquarie University is at the forefront of innovation and challenge. It was at Macquarie University, for example, in work done in conjunction with the government's scientific organisation, the CSIRO, that the world's first working WLAN microchip was developed. The microchip on which current Wi-Fi technology depends, a technology that most of us carry around with us all of the time and that we depend on constantly, and that many of you are using to record today's events. It's this spirit of innovation we celebrate, especially in the graduation of our PhD candidates, who are being awarded the world's highest academic qualification for projects that by definition must be original, groundbreaking, and forward-thinking, no matter what the field. But everyone who's graduating today has had to confront challenges of innovation, of new ways of thinking, and of change, a process that I'm sure has had its surprises, its difficulties, and its confounding, confusing moments, as well as moments of anxiety, uncertainty, and stress. But graduates, you've confronted these challenges and you have won through. You have faced uncertainty and difficulty, you have been assessed against high standards, world-class standards, and you have met with success. You should be very proud of what you've accomplished. It's no small achievement. The university is certainly proud of you and what you have achieved. But we at Macquarie are also very much aware that education is not just an academic matter. It is fundamentally about people and about human relationships. The university strives to be an hospitable, open, and supportive place. The friendliness, inclusiveness, and approachability of Macquarie staff and students, for example, is often commented on by visitors to the university, both from Australia and from around the world. This is inherent to the Macquarie culture, and we intend that it will always be so. Remember, you will always be welcome here. Macquarie University will always be a leader in teaching and learning and a leader in the accumulation of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. However, our collective journey is about building community where we have shared values and where we care about each other, even when our points of view on some matters diverge. It is that combination of intellectual endeavour and human care that defines what a university is all about. Guests, academic and professional colleagues, and most importantly, our graduates, I offer you the warmest of welcomes to Macquarie University on this grand occasion. In just a few moments, it will be my very great honour to confer your degrees upon you and welcome you as lifelong members of that community of scholars we proudly call Macquarie University. But now it's my great pleasure to introduce our occasional speaker, Anita Saka. Anita is the co-founder and CEO of Hero Packaging, author, keynote speaker, and business advisor. From their dining table in 2018, Anita and her husband co-founded Hero Packaging, an award-winning sustainable packaging company for e-commerce retailers. What started as a solution for her previous business, where she was using enormous amounts of plastic to ship her products, is now a global company that has sold over 30 million compostable mailers to over 73,000 businesses. She's released her new book, How to Sell Anything Online, which became an Amazon bestseller in entrepreneurship and marketing. On a daily basis, she continues to provide free marketing and business tips on TikTok and Instagram, where she's now amassed over 330,000 followers. She also works with global tech companies like Google, TikTok, HubSpot, Linktree, American Express, and Adobe for their content marketing strategy. She's received several accolades for her business, including the Amazing Women in E-Commerce Award, the Retail Champion Award from Smart Company, and the Best B2B Retailer Award at the Online Retail Awards. Her insights and achievement have also been featured in publications such as Forbes, Entrepreneur.com, SBS, Smart Company, Business News Australia, Channel 7, and Mamma Mia. As a speaker, she's delivered talks to thousands of business owners and marketing students focused on small business growth, digital marketing strategies, and branding. Above all else, her biggest achievements are her 3 daughters. I now invite Anita Saka to deliver the occasional address.
Before I begin, I would like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land that Macquarie University is situated on, that is the Wallumattagal people of the Darug Nation. I would also like to acknowledge the presiding officer, members of faculty, staff, distinguished guests, graduates, and of course their very proud family and friends. What an absolute honour it is to be speaking to you today. My name is Anita Saka. I am the CEO and co-founder of a sustainable packaging company called Hero Packaging. And yes, I have authored 2 business books, one of which is How to Sell Anything Online. And for you Gen Z students, please don't cringe when I say I'm also a TikToker. But above all else, I am a die-hard Macquarie University loyalist. So I studied my undergraduate degree here in accounting, and I worked at an accounting firm full-time while I was doing that. But after 6 years of working as an accountant, I realised I'm actually not the best accountant. And so I decided to quit my job. And when I did that, I was a little bit lost and I didn't know what to do. So what did I do? What do you do when you are lost? You come back to university to find yourself. And that's exactly what I did. I came back to Macquarie University to study a Masters of Marketing. And it's really the time that my life completely changed. So the degree was fantastic, but the magic was in the network that I had built, not just with my friends, but also with my mentors. And I want to tell you a little story about something that happened to me at Macquarie. So during my Masters, I had to give a class presentation. And at that time, I was the most exceptionally shy and nervous public speaker you had ever met. But I knew I wanted to do really well. I was so determined in that topic. 1, because I loved the lecturer, and 2, because it was something that I knew I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And so what I did was I practiced every day. I practiced in the mirror, I practiced in the car, I practiced to family and friends, I practiced to my boyfriend at the time, who is now my husband. And I remember thinking, I just need to do well. I have to prove this to myself. And finally, that day arrived and I delivered my presentation. After that class, the lecturer came up to me and said something that changed my life. And she said, "You did so well in your talk. After your Masters, would you consider becoming a tutor at Macquarie University? I see so much potential in you." For that shy girl who had never said yes to opportunities because she was too embarrassed, that was a monumental moment for me. From that following year, I tutored at Macquarie University for 8 years. I tutored through working full-time, I tutored through having 3 kids, and also launching my businesses. And it was all because one person believed in me when I didn't even believe in myself. To this day, that lecturer continues to give me opportunities that I could have never dreamed of, including standing before you today. And that lecturer's name is Lei Peng Tan. And if you've ever had her as a teacher, consider yourself one of the most luckiest students sitting here today. And that is the power of Macquarie University. The magic isn't just in the curriculum, it's in the people that you meet. So after finishing my studies, I got a job, as you all will do, and I loved that job. I loved the work, I loved the people, I loved the culture, but I had this feeling inside me that something wasn't quite right, this niggling feeling that I couldn't put my finger on. But all I knew for certain was that I didn't want to work for anybody else. And so much to the dismay of my Indian parents, who wanted me to have one career path for the rest of my life, I quit my job again. And to everyone around me, I seemed so lost. But what they didn't know was that when I was working my job, at night, I would go home and have a little side hustle. I was importing handbags from overseas and selling them for a profit on eBay. And in fact, I was using all of my Macquarie Uni knowledge to price my products, to take photos, to do social content, and I was listing everything on eBay and making sales. So when I quit my last job, I thought, do you know what? I'm going to turn this tiny little eBay business into an actual business. And I put everything that I had into it. And because of my time studying here, I knew how to set up a website, I knew how to build a brand, I knew how to create email flows, I knew how to do social media content. And so that little eBay business that sold one order every week turned into one order every day and then multiple orders a day. And over the period of 4 years, I was packaging up about 60 to 80 orders a day by myself. And it was a fantastic business to run. But there was this one day, and I looked around my small office, and all I could see when I was waiting for the postman to come to pick up all the packages was plastic everywhere. You know, I had packaged up all the orders in plastic. Inside was plastic bubble wrap. When I looked in the cupboard, and everything I had imported was also wrapped in plastic, and I thought, that's kind of disgusting. And that's just me, one business owner on one business day. Surely there has to be an alternative. But when I did my research, I found nothing. There were no alternatives at the time. And that's when my business brain switched on. I thought, you know what? I'm going to create it myself. And that's exactly what I did. It took me 9 months, but I went and I met suppliers, I researched compostable materials, I sampled, I retested, I tested things in my compost bin, and finally, after those 9 months, I had a compostable mailer that looked like plastic but could be composted in a home compost bin. And that was the start of Hero Packaging, and that was 7 years ago. And since then, we have replaced over 33 million single-use plastic bags, and we have currently active 73,000 customers. I truly believe that we are making an impact in this world, and I am really, really proud of that. But looking back from sitting in the seats where you are now as a student to standing here before you today, I have faced so many challenges. I have taken unexpected and risky turns, and I have learned some invaluable lessons. And across it all, I have come to live by 3 really simple but powerful rules, and I would love to share them with you today. Rule number 1 is to do the hard things. What I have learned is that the biggest opportunities come to you when you do those mundane, small, boring, hard things, and you do them every day. Whether it's your homework or calling your mum or creating a piece of content every day or practicing in the mirror for a presentation, doing those things, even when you don't want to, will make you a better person and bring you far more opportunities. Rule number 2 is have the audacity. Have the audacity to want to succeed. Have the audacity to ask for what you want and have the audacity to say yes to opportunities even when you feel like you're not ready for them. Because in my 10 years of being a business owner, this is what I know to be true. Your success is directly proportional to the audacity that you have. And rule number 3 is enjoy your day. And if I can ask you to please take away one thing from my speech today, it is this. In your life, you are going to be stressed. You are going to be stressed about relationships, about work, about your studies. Stress will ebb and flow, but never truly leave, and it is up to you to enjoy every single day, even when you're stressed. Enjoy meeting new people. You know, as we get older, we kind of close off our friend circle and we think, we've got our friends, I don't need to know anyone else. But there are some phenomenal people that will come into your life. Make sure you keep your heart and mind open to them. Enjoy learning new things constantly. If you want to learn sport, if you want to learn art, anything that you want to do, go and do it this weekend. And the most important part of enjoying yourself is to give your value and your skills away freely and don't expect anything in return. Always give more than you take. If you live by these 3 rules, I guarantee that you will fly. To friends and family here today, these students are about to start their career, and by you showing up today, you are giving them a support system that should never, ever be taken for granted. To staff and faculty, Thank you for making Macquarie University a breeding ground of opportunities. I will forever be grateful for everything that you have given me in my career. And graduates, a huge congratulations to you. It has been an absolute pleasure speaking to you today. Thank you for having me.
Thanks again, Anita Saka, for those words. I'm sure the graduates find them very inspiring. And thank you also again for giving up your time and coming along today. It means a lot. Thank you. As Pro-Chancellor of Macquarie University, I especially look forward to presiding at ceremonies such as today's and conferring degrees on those who have complied with the university's requirements for their awards. I now call on Acting Registrar Professor Leanne Pigott to formally certify the eligibility of those who've met the requirements, the university's requirements for awards.
Pro-Chancellor, I certify that all of the candidates being presented here today and those who are absent have satisfied the requirements of the Academic Senate for the degrees they are to be awarded. Would all candidates for admission to degrees please stand?
In the name of the Macquarie University Council and by my authority as Pro-Chancellor, I admit each of you present and those who are absent to the degrees for which you have qualified. Congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Pro-Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from the Macquarie Business School. I now call on Professor Cynthia Webster, Head of Department of Marketing at the Macquarie Business School, to present the graduates. Professor Webster.
Pro-Chancellor, the graduates at this ceremony are from Macquarie Business School. Macquarie Business School represents the modern version of educating the next generation of leaders in the fields of finance, actuarial sciences, economics, business analytics, marketing, management, and accounting. I'm particularly pleased to see so many graduates here today in the field of marketing. Marketing has grown to be one of the largest undergraduate majors in the business school. Our specialist degree, the Bachelor of Marketing and Media, stands out as both highly sought after and one of the top-rated undergraduate degrees amongst all of Macquarie University students. Our prestigious Master of Marketing is one of the top-rated postgraduate degrees in Macquarie University and is also ranked #1 in Australia and number 25th globally. Macquarie Business School prides itself on a simple and singular focus: you to the power of us. The great economist and philosopher Amartya Sen, winner of the 1998 Nobel Prize in Economics, once said that true liberty is to have the freedom to live the life one has reason to value. So it follows that our true purpose at Macquarie Business School is to empower you, our students, with the tools to embrace life rich in value and significance. We provide foundational training rooted in mathematics and philosophy, reimagined through contemporary lenses of marketing, management, economics, and beyond, giving you the solid base needed to navigate the complexities of the modern world and to tackle the formidable challenges over time. And we are facing profound challenges today. The scale and combination of demographic, economic, political, technological, environmental, and societal change pose tremendous risk to people and planet alike. Our society faces escalating geopolitical tensions, while at the same time we wrestle with climate change, energy transition, income inequity, the fragmentation of communication channels, and the alarming spread of misinformation. I have every confidence that each of you who sits before us today will rise and join the highest echelons of leadership in Australia and beyond. Sitting amongst us are tomorrow's CEOs, CMOs, tomorrow's nonprofit leaders, outstanding entrepreneurs, and perhaps even future academics. So as you leave this place, I want you to remember this most important question as a Macquarie University graduate. Macquarie University is a public university committed to the public good. Therefore, when difficult ethical societal challenges come your way, the question you must ask yourself is this: how will I serve? Pro-Chancellor, I am proud to present to you the graduates from Macquarie Business School whom you have admitted to degrees. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Diploma of Marketing and Media, Azriel Tawatnow. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Marketing and Media, Grace Duncan. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts with the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Nicholas Nicoletos. I present the graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Commerce, Tyler Banducci. Daniel Barboler. Irene Bracaulias. Ryan Chambers. Nat Van Theodo. Yash Gahir. Lily Higginbotham. Ishan Hirani. Nicola Karsten. Suha Kim. Muvisa Kuganesa Wari. Chia Limeng Lien. Najma Mohammed. Adia Nareng. T. Nok Lin Nguyen. Caitlin Nicolazzo Polis. Audrey Pentoni. Tran Diem Thuy Pham. Flavia Priscilla. Grace Ritchie. Renee Casals Salvador. Xavier Stoka. Jake Michael Tilney. Denzel Torres. Chelsea Trajeski. Yip Han Tron. Sasha Windsor. No, are you Sasha? Excuse me, my apologies. That's Lynn Dantrong. My apologies. Sasha Windsor. Jessica Zia. Harrison Yang. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Marketing and Media, Nikolina Adzik. Kiara Alkuri. Gemma Allen. Hamed Anwari. Brianna Ostrom. Christina Audwong. Mia Band. Baxter Beams. Taylor Beckley. Anjali Bhatia. Stephanie Busutis. Huang An Bui. Audrey Bygraves. Janaea Cheer. Vanessa Chu. Tiffany Dell. Sean Donnelly. James Donison. Salima El Al-Yudi. Krishna Flores. Tia Frazier. Michael Geddes. Laura Grigor. Tara Hall. Samantha Hargy. Nicholas Hargy. Madison Haid. Alana Hind. Tai Huan Huang. Emily Herwood. Imogen Jessen. Isla Johnson Gostowski. Kate Kelly. Sarah Kelly. Victoria Kamu. Annabelle King. Huang Kuan Lee. Linda Lay. Tara Lay Large. Sinyi Lee. Tiancheng Luo. David Ma Ugalde. Solange Macedo. Kaylee Martin. Cody Matthews. Aaron Mendoza. Sophie Elizabeth Tome Meyer. Philippa Mijos. Talia Miller. Marie Antoinette Monturoro. Callan Moreland. Jelaine Moreland. Arabella Nesbitt. Hyen An Nguyen. Nak Bang Win Nguyen. Brianna Ogida. Grace O'Neill. Alex Portia. Halcyon Powell. Grace Power. Madison Pryor. Oliver Robson. Natasha Rudd. Adelaide Ryan. Abigail Saichitan. Jaden Sarno. Sophie Saunders. Teo Sopin. Atharv Sakasa. Dia Sharma. Jake Sheedar. Caitlin Smith. Luther Smith. Charmaine Stewart. Natasha Stornelli. Oscar Strawn. Dominica Stewart. Matthew Sun. Oliver Timms. Rachel Van Dyke. Ethan Varga. Nak Duyet Bong. Haley Wacker. Riley Walker. Sky Wall. Agnes Watson. Lauren Welsman. Isabella Wilkin. Fengyin Wu. Fiona Wu. Hongling Xia. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Philosophy, Siddhanta Kumarisha. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Commerce and Master of Marketing, Daniela Gonzalez Zili. I present the graduate admitted to the degree of Master of Creative Industries and Master of Marketing, Joverly Damien. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Marketing and Master of Media and Communications, Kyle Bronner. Alex Gabriel Concepcion. Rohil Ashok Damankar. Mariel An Enriquez. Sasha Simone Muncie. Manasvi Pote. Samyukta Thakur. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Commerce. Loris Bernard. Ronald Ekaputra Badianto. Mia Thet Che. Mailan Chung. Ayame Morogachi. On to Nguyen. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Carrie Yu. I present graduates admitted to the degree of Master of Marketing, Tiarn Bear. Taylor Beatty. Pierre-Philippe Bordes. Linlin Guo. Kanaka Hara. Ratanak Sakwina In. Huang Zheng Nguyen. Tazura Linteng Nuraga. Alexa, Paul, George, Petekeno, Pradal. Seeing Su. Recipient of the Macquarie University Award for Academic Excellence, Nak On Tu Vo. Ching Wang. Premika Wee Rungwang Kul. Ranig Wangot Wit. Hiroto Yamaoka. Pro-Chancellor, that completes this afternoon's presentation of the graduates from Macquarie Business School.
Pro-Chancellor, I call on Emily Herwood, who graduated with a Bachelor of Marketing and Media, to speak on behalf of the graduating group. Emily.
Good afternoon, Pro-Chancellor, members of the university, fellow graduates and guests. I am honoured to have the opportunity to speak on behalf of the graduates on this very exciting day. When I sat down to prepare for this address, I came across a roadblock. How was I going to reflect on the university experience for not only myself, but for a room full of incredible, diverse students from different business degrees who have had very different experiences? It is safe to say that university is not a linear, smooth sailing journey. I am aware of the challenges that I have faced in the past few years, but I also acknowledge the amazing opportunities and memories that I've been blessed with. But sharing my experience is not representative of all the individual students who had their own personal challenges to navigate to end up in these seats today. So naturally, I did what any curious marketing student would do. I researched the market, gathered data of responses, analysed the trends to find a common theme. In other words, I reviewed conversations I've had with peers over the past few years to reflect on the common challenges that students face at their time at uni. Amongst the fun and light-hearted conversations, there were also conversations of stress and challenges. Unsurprisingly, a common challenge was just waking up in the morning for that 9 a.m. tute. Preparing for the chaos of exam season and the disappointment of failing an assignment or failing a unit were even mentioned, or the tough decision to change degrees halfway through starting another. But beyond university struggles, there were also conversations about personal hardship. The devastation of losing someone close, illness, financial constraints, or moving away from home. A vast range of obstacles, yet today the 2024 cohort of the Macquarie University Business School have persevered to receive this incredible accomplishment. An honourable recognition on a piece of paper that not only recognises an attained level of knowledge, but demonstrates a commitment and dedication to learning. As I look into the crowd of graduates, the word Sonder comes to mind. It is the realisation that everyone has their own complex life, even if you don't know them well. Whether I know you well or not, we now share in common that today we graduate together. Be proud of the resilience you have shown in order to overcome your setbacks, big or small. Take time to look around and congratulate your fellow students and thank your family and friends. On your behalf, I would like to thank the university and teaching staff for helping us achieve our goals. If today marks the end of your formal education, may you never stop learning and continue to be resilient in what life throws your way. Thank you and best wishes for an extraordinary future.
Thank you very much, Emily, for those heartfelt words, and congratulations again. That was Angela Brewer. Angela is the founder and artistic director of Coast Opera Australia. Will you please join me again in thanking her for that speech? Please also join me in thanking our musicians. On the organ, Heather Moen-Boyd. And on the Chinese transverse flute, Dr. Chai Chang-nin. I'd also like to take this opportunity to acknowledge and thank representatives from our alumni community who've generously offered their time to ensure that the day runs smoothly so that you can celebrate this occasion. And finally, please join me in thanking our technical staff who ensure that the proceedings can be seen and heard, not just for all of us here today in the hall, but for those watching the event around the world on live stream. Graduates, this ceremony marks a change of your relationship with Macquarie University, but it certainly does not mean the end of your association with us. From today onwards, you are now part of the bigger Macquarie family. Our alumni network, which is over 234,000 strong, living in more than 150 countries around the world, now welcomes you to its fold. We look forward to seeing you back on campus to attend alumni events, to undertake further study, or simply to visit the beautiful campus and reminisce about the good times you spent here as a Macquarie University student. Graduates, the award of a university degree carries many opportunities and privileges, but like all privileges, it also carries responsibilities. We urge you to commit to lifelong learning and inquiry. We urge you to set ambitious goals for yourselves. We urge you to continue the hard work that has already brought you this far. And remember, the world is not only changed by the great leaps forward of an Albert Einstein or a Marie Curie, but by the many contributions, small and large, of people just like you. At Macquarie, we pride ourselves on developing each and every one of our students into engaged community citizens and leaders. So we urge you to always give thought to what you can do for others along the way. You don't have to do much sometimes to make a real difference to someone's life. Sometimes a small gesture or a kind word can mean an enormous amount. We challenge you to exercise sound judgment and initiative and always be generous in offering practical advice and wisdom to those you meet on life's journey. Our hope is that as graduates of Macquarie University, you'll use what you've learned here not only for your own benefit, but also for the benefit of our community. And in all you do, we charge you to uphold the good name of Macquarie University. It's also our hope that you always remember the people who've helped you along the way, many of whom are here with us today. So to acknowledge their contribution and thank them, I'm going to ask you to do a couple of things. First, I'd like all our new graduates to please stand. Now, place your testamers on your seats behind you and turn around to face your family and friends. And now it's time to give them a mighty round of applause. Now turn around. Don't sit down, don't sit down. Here on the dais are representatives of our academic staff who've supported and guided you throughout your journey. So please join me in thanking them. Graduates, please remain standing. Do pick up your testamers from the seat behind you. We don't want you to forget them. The official party will soon leave the graduation hall, followed in procession by the graduates. As we do, our organist will play the traditional recessional music of graduation, which has been played at ceremonies like this over many centuries. There's an age-old set of Latin lyrics to this music, which begins, Gaudiamus igitur dum sumus juvenes. Translation, this graduation exit song starts out, therefore let us rejoice, we will always be young. The song speaks in a whimsical way of youth and old age at the same time, of the brevity of life and the inevitability of death, of state and city, and of happiness. Again, to our newest graduates of Macquarie University, my warmest congratulations and every best wish for futures filled with success, satisfaction, and above all, with happiness. Now might I ask everyone to please stand. I'm about to lead the official party out to be followed by the graduates. I then invite you all to follow our graduates from the hall out onto the dais behind, where we can all enjoy some refreshments. So in closing today's wonderful celebration of your achievements, I say again, Gaudiamus igitur, therefore let us rejoice.